Welcome to Uffsides. I'm Matt Ufford. We're previewing Week 6's best NFL games, and by best I mean most interesting because most of the games are kind of lousy. 3 teams are still undefeated, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Saints. 4 teams are winless. 2 of those teams are the Giants and Steelers, and that gives me nourishment. Jacksonville at Denver. The big news, of course, is that the line opened at 28 points, the largest in the NFL since 1966. Let's go down the list of things that are going wrong for the Jaguars. Blaine Gabbert is out, which means that Chad Henne will start. They traded left tackle Eugene Monroe to the Ravens for a couple picks and a Subway sandwich. What they expected was for Luke Joeckel to play left tackle the rest of the season. Luke Joeckel immediately breaks his ankle. The worst defense in the NFL? And they're going up against Peyton Manning and the Broncos. But hey, Jacksonville, you got Justin Blackmon back, so that's something. The line is 28 points. You think I could see? No, I can't see a backdoor cover.
The Broncos should legitimately start Brock Osweiler.
Bring Peyton Manning in.
Yeah, just be like, hey, if he struggles, we have Peyton Manning. He can come out at any point in the game and beat the Jaguars.
That's f***ed up. Eagles and Buccaneers is the Uffsides Tire Fire of the week. Schiano Watch 2013. If Greg Schiano loses, does he lose his job?
I gotta think so.
I have to think so.
His job at Home Depot that he works during the week.
This hammer's a piece of shit. Having spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, there are people who are assholes who get the job done, and then there are people who are just assholes because they love being assholes. That's Greg Schiano. The Eagles have played disappointingly so far. It'll be interesting to see what this Chip Kelly spread offense does when led by a club-footed slow man.
This week in insults from the 1960s. That Nick Foles is a club-footed slow man.
Nick Foles is Slowman Clubfoot. The Eagles are favored by 1 to 1.5. I like them by like 10 points. Saints at Patriots late afternoon on Sunday is easily the game of the week. Saints, of course, undefeated at 5-0. Patriots 4-1, coming off an ugly loss in Cincinnati. Alex, hit me up with some of that nastiness.
Yeah, the Pats scored 6 points. They hadn't scored that few since '06, when Brady's top receivers were Rashae Caldwell, a 35-year-old Troy Brown, and Doug Gabriel. So,
do you see his huge turtleneck suit combo?
Oh yeah, he looked like a like a Russian valet with Jim Carrey's haircut from Dumb and Dumber.
I thought he looked like a white Arsenio Hall.
Sucks to be him, huh? What a dork. His life sucks. Why are the Patriots even favored? Patriots are favored by 2.5. I like the Saints to win this one outright, but at least cover. Jeez, easy one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I have no idea how the Patriots are favored. Vegas, they're usually dead on, but I just don't see the logic.
Packers at Ravens gets on my list of games to watch, only because I have to do 5 game previews and nothing else really sticks out. Torrey Smith is someone actually worth liking on the Ravens. He's on pace for 1,700 plus receiving yards. 2 consecutive 100 yards for receiving games. He's the first Ravens wideout to do that since
Qadry Ishmael.
Qadry Ishmael in 1999. How are the Ravens even successful? Qadry Ishmael?
2 words, Matt Stover.
Rodgers is a single season quarterback rating record holder.
Yeah.
Something like 122 something. That's a useless stat. That's not even right.
Here's the part of the show where we just make some shit up.
We just talk out of our ass.
Line is Green Bay by 3, and I feel like the Ravens just find a way to cover. I can't even. No, I'm going Packers. Going with my heart.
Really? I'm gonna go Ravens on this. At home, getting the field goal. I'll go Ravens.
They do find a way to stay close, but Packers. Redskins at Cowboys, Sunday Night Football, a rematch of the last time they played on Sunday Night Football when, the Cowboys got knocked out of the playoffs. Womp womp. The Redskins defense is,
Yeah, outside of Shady McCoy week 1, they've pretty much faced nothing but backup running backs, and they still have this next to worst running defense in the league. That says it all right there.
Love it. Love it. Here's an unbelievable fact. If the Eagles manage to lose in Tampa Bay, the Redskins can actually take control of first place in the NFC East because this division is garbage. There's barges going up the East River with the NFC East on them. Dog shit division.
Tony Romo's actually winless in his career when he passes for 400 yards, so they don't want to just have him throw every play.
Nah, they won't need to. I think this is Dallas by 2 touchdowns. So the line for the game is Dallas by 5.5. Even though the Cowboys have a knack for shrinking from the national spotlight and coming up short on national television, I like them by 10, 14 points here.
I like the Redskins outright. I think.
What?
You're
I just.
a f***ing idiot.
I'm just saying. We'll see how it plays out. I see the Redskins winning that game.
Doubt it. Cowboys. So there's the Uffsides picks for the 5 games of the week. Enjoy the Week 6 viewing. We'll see you next week.
Way to sell it.
Yeah.
Eh.